but we invited Jemima and Aung Sing, two amazing mover mentor and mover facilitator, respectively from Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. And you can see the very cool pictures here. But they are in this call today. They will share a bit about the experience, 5 minutes each. And then you can really see, okay, how is it like when you're a mover from start to today? So please give a virtual round of applause to Jemima and Aung Sing. And maybe thank you. I'll give the floor to Jemima first.
Hello everyone, am I audible? Can you hear me? Okay, so just a bit of introduction before I start sharing my exciting journey with the MOAS program. I'm Jemima Uthayakumar from Sri Lanka, and I'm 20 years old now, and I've just finished my diploma in business management, and I'm looking forward to continue my higher studies. Few things about me is I am a bookworm and I love reading and writing. And from 2 years ago, I started engaging with organizations and started attending webinars and movers workshops. So the first time I got to know about movers program was when the Commonwealth Student Association partnered with the MOAS program to conduct workshop on SDGs and entrepreneurship on 25th October 2020. So this was the time I was facing a lot of downs in my mental stability, especially because of the COVID situation. And like I was being stuck at home with my advanced level exams postponed. And so I was literally stressed out much, and I was finding some sort of escape to keep my mind stable. And so that was the time I started using Instagram, and I started to connect with people and engage with organizations so that I can have a peace of mind. So the first time I attended the workshop on 25th October, I was a bit nervous. I was backward type, but soon I realized that it was a safe place, and I was enjoying and sharing and learning from so many people. And so Shomi Chowdhury and Rijvi, they were the facilitators that time. And like within a few minutes, I saw myself in a very safe environment, because I thought I was like first nervous about the first time I was attending. And the breakout rooms sessions like what we had before this session, they were definitely the best boosters, and they made me realize that Movers Workshop was a great independent sharing and learning platform, and no one was really judged. And so I felt it was a safe place. And then although I was like very tight on schedule, I started exploring much about the Movers program. And so when I wanted to attend more movers workshop, at first I thought, okay, maybe I shouldn't be attending the same module workshops again and again. But because of like few friends who compelled me to attend the workshops, same module workshops, I started attending 2 or 3 of the same. And so after I attended, what I learned was that every time I attended the same thing, it was much different. I was able to learn much different things, discover more, and see the same thing from different various perspectives. And that eventually made me understand better each time I attended the workshops. And so therefore what I have to say about the Movers workshop is Movers Workshop is always a place that you constantly keep learning and share more about everyone's progressions related to any aspect. And Movers program for me is one big happy family. When I became part of the Movers program, that was nearly 1 year back, I remember there was like the first email that Ding Long sent was like it had the few number of like few small count of participants, but now over the year it has grown so much, and I have made so many friends, and I have found the Movers community very supportive, not only in things related to the Movers workshops, but also personally, and they can help you, support you anytime. And having a lot of new friends made my days happy, and I was like feeling a bit relaxed. I felt like the distance was no longer a matter. But when I started interacting with a lot of people, like even like with Aung Sing, like I just felt that we were really close. And I had a lot of like supporting people like Zawad, Lamea, Sangit, and even Ding Long and Linka. I had a lot of supportive people. So, and being for most of my time with the movers program from last October, I was just an aspiring mover, and I was like a bit procrastinating, and I didn't have the courage to conduct my workshop first. So this year, I facilitated my first movers workshop, which was also the first movers workshop for Sri Lanka. And so, with the support of the aspiring movers, with two other people, I was able to do. And at the end, I was really happy that I facilitated my first workshop. And I realized that this is the best opportunity for any kind of youth who do not have opportunity to work for SDGs, even if they like it, but are hindered by some restrictions or fears or inability. And I felt that the fear of not having an open opportunity to make a change was no longer when I had this way through the movers program to learn and to teach others what I learned. So one thing I can say is when you attend a workshop, you learn again and you conduct workshop, you're making a change by inspiring others and learning from others each and every day. At first, you might think like me saying, you're not making a difference through this. What is the use of just attending this workshop? But once you start doing and you enjoy doing being a part of the movers workshop, you will realize that you're really changing lives. So throughout my journey in conducting two workshops, I was really able to improve a lot of my presentation skills, communication skills, and as it was said earlier, the movers toolkit that was really helpful, and like from everything from A to Z was always available at hand, and so I didn't have the fear of conducting a movers workshop. And the movers mentors and the other facilitators were always very supportive. And so this month I am really happy because I was finally able to become a mover facilitator. So in a nutshell, what I want to say about movers program is it is a safe place to learn and to spread word about SDGs and to build up 21st century skills while changing lives at many angles. So that's it I have to say.
Thank you so much, Jemima. You can see all the messages on the chat. Everyone is so inspired by your story. Thank you so much for sharing from not even day zero of Movers, but even before until today. I think we have all seen your amazing journey, and now you are the one inspiring other young people. So it's really cool. Love the fact that you join same Movers topic multiple times as well. I think it's so cool that you learn different things each time. So thank you so much, Jemima. We are super touched. And And next, you mentioned Aung Sing, and Aung Sing is also someone who has participated in many same workshop topics. But yeah, we all love Aung Sing in the community. And yes, I'll give the floor to Aung Sing to share his story.
Uh, Thank you, Dinlong, for the floor. Hello, beautiful people. Hello, everyone. I'm Aung Sing La. I'm a movers mentor from Bangladesh and currently working as a scientific officer at Bangladesh Institute of Nuclear Agriculture, full-time worker, but also I'm working as a mover mentor and also several volunteer organizations. And it's an honor for me to have the opportunity to speak as a guest speaker in this onboarding call. You know, when I was new, fresher to the movers community, I had seen many youth leaders join movers webinars or events as a guest speaker, and I've always admired them and their position. And I dream one day I'll be there and on that seat and become a guest and share my words. And voila, I'm here right now. And movers program is totally amazing. And it's a big platform for youth that creates the opportunities, shows the way, nurtures them to achieve their goals, how to become a leader, and show them the scope of youth, how to change their community, and as well as the world. My journey with Movers program is not that long. I joined Movers back in May 2021, 5 months, it's only 5 months. I have been working with Movers and it feels like I've known these people for a very long time. Like 5 months feels like 5 decades, you know, because of the love, the care, the support I get from these communities beyond my words. And I've attended so many movers workshop. Before joining the movers workshop, I had very less idea about SDGs and about the climate issues. I knew about climate issues, but I didn't have any broad knowledge about climate change, my action plans. And I'm very thankful that movers opened my eye. And every module is so much relatable and action oriented. And that's why the modules attract the youth to join, learn and apply. And my first ever Movers Workshop was Movers Workshop series for indigenous youth that was organized by Proveen. And actually, I saw the event on Facebook timeline of Camille. I literally ignored the post in the past. But it kept coming on my newsfeed again and again, and I again ignored again and again. But no, eventually I had to open the post and like I wanted to know what was written in the post. Then I read the post and it was about SDGs, climate change, leadership, entrepreneurship, and I was really excited to know about leadership and entrepreneurship. So that's why I registered and I attended the opening ceremony, and I attended each and every workshop of Movers Workshop series of Indigenous Youth Development, and where I saw Lanka for the first time. And I thought Lanka was from one of our indigenous community. I thought her name was Lanka Chakma or Lanka Tripura, something like that. And but then again, I just learned that she was not from Bangladesh. She was from China. And I saw their Lamia Apu, Shati Apu, Jawad Bhai, Nadia Mumen, Sumaya, and so many inspiring movers and mover mentors, mover community builders, Imran Bhai. And I just know I'm very much thankful that Camille and Proveen for posting that post on their timeline. Without them, I would have no idea about movers program. And I received the certificates after that workshops, and I saw the name Dinlong and Linka, and for the first time I knew about Dinlong. And then after that day, I joined the Facebook community, where one day I saw a post on climate action level 2 workshop. The title level 2 was got me so interested to know about what actually the curriculum is. So I registered and attended, and I saw Dinlong for the first time in that workshop. And also I found Anahita, Abdul, and Afia in the breakout room. I talked with Afia breakout room for the first time. And then I just attended several movers workshop, and more than I would say more than 30 movers workshop I have attended before joining movers program as an aspiring mover. Then one day I talked with Probin that how to join the movers program as a volunteer. Then he instructed me, he gave me the instructions and directions. Then I contacted with Shathi Apu, and she gave me the movers agreement and everything, and then I joined the movers workshop. And one day I received an email from movers from Dinlong about joining the onboarding call, where I saw Probin was one of the guest speakers, and I got the chance to hear his journey. And then after that onboarding call, I just, I was excited to arrange my first ever movers workshop series. And I remember that I organized my first ever movers workshop series on 6th of June with 6 expiring movers, where Shati Apu Probin were my mentor. And I got chance to work with a variety of movers, from aspiring mover to ambassador, because in my movers workshop, there was Lamia Apu, Shathi Apu, Imran Bhai, Nadia Apu. There were some of them are mover mentors, some of them were facilitator, some of them are community builder, some of them were mover ambassadors. So, a vast experience to work with a variety of people, and they have guided me and mentored me so well. And also I myself helped other movers to facilitate their workshops. That one of my biggest moment in my life. And also I got the chance to talk with so many youth leaders in my workshop, like Chandra Tripura, Michael and John, so many super leaders. And the whole time I got support from Robin and Camille, and of course Nati Apu. And then I attended the virtual youth summit, like by virtual summit by Youth Collab and pre-event series of entrepreneurship summit, where I met Zuan, Rajesh, Arnold, Lorenzo, Adriel, and Munira. And I still remember one day Zuan asked me about, to share my journey with pre-event series of entrepreneurship summit in the closing day. And I just literally said, yes, I will join there. It's like an opportunity for me. And just in the closing day, I remember that Afia announced my name to share my own journey with pre-event series of entrepreneurship summit. So I met with Sangai, Ankish in first ever movers workshop happened in Bhutan. It's about on storytelling workshop. It's like we made a history, and then I got so many friends, like we became friends from that day. Anyways, my movers journey can be written as a journal, so I'm not going further there. Like, I want to say what I learned from that movers program, from my journey. Like, one day one of my friends asked me, like, why do you join the same workshop again and again? Like, what do you find, like why are you joining the same workshop again and again? I just smiled and answered very simply that why not I join? It's an opportunity to meet with people from diverse background. I know that the topic is same, the module is same, but the art of facilitation, the people which everyone is unique. The art of facilitation and the movement knowledge is not same. That's why I don't want to miss the chances, and I want to know about them, about their experiences, their stories. That's how you connect with them. Okay. So I have I have met so many youth leaders and got the chance to communicate, work with with them because of this movers platform. And I would really say that communication really matters. Like, I have heard from Anahita from one of the movers workshop. She was asked like how to become successful. Like, someone asked her that how do you become successful, and she answered like this. Like, she said, expand your network, connect with others, do communicate. The more you communicate, the more you learn, the more you get closer to the success. Yes, it's true, and those words moved me so much. And I would say that I saw one of the posts from on Facebook that someone wrote about it. I will mention the author name later. She said, like, I believe life has more than one option. And I know with volunteering, and even though I don't get paid, I'm learning and improving skills. We didn't understand and refuse to communicate peacefully during those 3 years. Seeing all the young role models around me, I deeply believe in what I'm doing is the right thing. Nobody should be able to stop you from doing what you love and are proud of doing, which was said by Linka. And those inspiring words really, like, it was like a life lesson for me. And thank you, Linka, for sharing those words with us. And not only the workshops, like movers program has, I had so much fun with movers. Like, I can remember the movers game night, the Among Us game, where I met Nkoli and others, and they named me as Silent Killer, and I Prajesh was the detective. And we had so much fun, like, playing the Among Us in movers game night. Verse is a platform where you feel freedom. You feel very much free. Here, you will never feel judged, ignored, or discriminated. We never do that. Rather, we help you to ask for about it. Movers are always ready, like 24/7, to support you, to guide you, to care you. That's why we chose our, like, photo poses like these, and these, because it's the sign of spreading our love, our care, our support, our kindness towards each other. And for Movers program, I formally learned about SDGs, leadership, entrepreneurship, climate change issues, action plans, but informally, I learned how to apply those learnings in my real life. And Movers program really made me to move, to make change in the world. And I got chance to work with aspiring movers and help them through my workshop by mentoring them. And I'm still learning. I believe in learn, apply, and teach formula, because first you have to learn first, then you apply your learning, and then you teach others what did you learn and how did you learn, how did you apply. That's how you can keep the movement of knowledge alive. And that's what I learned from Movers. And Movers program helped me to broaden my network, to expand my network. Now I'm an active member of Shorup community. That Shorup community works for creating awareness among youth and empowering them. And I'm an communication coordinator in Shorup community. I also joined Yongo as a volunteer, and I have joined P-Cycle as a young climate advocate. And this everything all can be possible because Movers program helped me to build my communication skills and gave me the space to connect with others. And I'm hoping to initiate my own project one day so that I can do something for my own community by empowering the youth. And also I want to reach the youth from remote. I think they need to be empowered, because if the youth living in the remote don't have the access like us. So I want to reach to them to help them develop their to develop them. And last not the least, I just want to say we need to become united. We should stay united. We should trust each other, love each other, spread our kindness, and of course we have to be patient, be kind. Thank you everyone for hearing me. That's all about my Movers journey and my sharings. Thank you.
Well, please everyone, please give a round of applause to our new president. Please know, oh my God, I think your sharing and Jemima sharing will just exceed all my expectations. Oh my God.